Well, good morning and welcome to Alma, Missouri and the Missouri Farm. It's the month of May. I'm exercising Roswell, our final horse to get exercise this morning. You can see behind me, the weeds have gotten pretty big in that field. We attacked it pretty well. It's not nearly as infested as it could have been. At the end of last month, we ended up cutting a lot of grass. I got it baled for silage kind of around the periphery of the fields. It's kind of in that mint green wrap. We'll have to pick that up at some point when we get time. I cut and tedded it for hay out front. Let's see, all the fields are growing with the exception of soybeans, which we need to put in today. I haven't decided whether to use the planter or the hoe drill. There we go. But yeah, we've got lots of work to do. As always, here on the Missouri Farm. We'll check on the horses here. They are not, I don't think, in any particular order, but we're looking just to make sure that cleanliness and daily riding are at 100%, and there's nothing else that stands out. It looks like it would be a good idea to get some food over here at some point. But other than that, all is good. I don't know whether to use this or the other one. This thing is huge, though. It makes pretty short work of it. I don't know if it's too big or not. Check on the other animals here. You can see the corn's coming in. It's a new month, so we'll have growth in the cotton field and the corn fields. Cornfields, actually all of them could probably use fertilizing, so we'll probably have to get the sprayer out and see if we can figure out how to do the use the Phiber DASH again. Oh, I've got stuff to do over here too, so we're just gonna go ahead and shut down. All right, the sheep feed is just below half, it looks like, so we could throw some in here. Would not be a bad idea. Reproduction at 80% on a couple of sets of them, it looks like. Yeah. And then over here in the cow barn, looks like we're light on bedding and perhaps getting a little light on feed as well. Yeah, we're down to 50,000 liters of total mixed ration. That is low. They go through probably 15 a day, it seems like. Yeah, straw bedding's down below half. Let's see. Okay, we have our new calves, so that means our 37-month-old cows right here are ready to go. They've dropped in value from 3,500 to 3,458. So before they eat any more of my food, we're going to go ahead and get them out of here. I've got, can't really see it. Oh yeah, you can. There's hay in here. I wanted to get all this grass cut before the end of April so that I could get the month of May growth state. So yeah, the grass is already growing, and we haven't even collected up the hay yet. So we'll get in here and fire this up, and I think we're gonna be taking some cows to market, some beef cattle. Think that ought to do it. You're pretty close. We're going to take the 37-month Angus, all 36 of them. Probably would have been better if I'd hopped out and opened the gates and all that, but I don't want to waste too much time. We've got a lot of work to do. I want to include as much as possible. So hopefully you can be understanding. Alright, so let's get this into town to the animal dealer. Does the trailer look full? Yeah, there's cows in there. I see them. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I shamelessly took out the stop sign. We're going to sell these 36 animals for $124,500. That is awesome. I got to work on my semi-truck driving skills, I think. I'm not doing a very good job today. Alright. Some of these corners are just a little too tight. And the trailers are pretty long. It's hard to deal with. I am sorry about that stop sign. I probably could have swung wider to start that turn, but I didn't. I was worried about the pedestrians. Okay, while I'm in town, I'm going to stop by the implement dealer real quick, check on used equipment, because you know I can't help myself. Don't have a whole lot of time to waste, so we will try and do this quickly. think there may be something here that we absolutely do not need that I will probably buy. Still available. Okay, I do not have the Pinnacle. I also do not have the Distinction Super B. So, and that's about, between the two of them, about $100,000. No. I almost want to get the fairing, but I don't want to. I'm not gonna. Yep, they won $100,000. Was tempted by the renowned drop deck, but I think I have sufficient flatbeds right now. Let me move this grain truck over with the other grain trucks. I have a trucking business. Oh, I gotta take that disc herald or whatever back. Uh-oh. It's a problem with this map, the way this stuff goes in here. I don't know if I can get under there. We'll try. Oh, this one's in good shape, too. Get under there? Alright, yeah, bring the forklift over. I got it. Alright, so I'll just swing around the back of the grain mill and the corn dryer here. Oh, it looks good. I know. Because I can't get a good trucking simulator for PlayStation. Actually, maybe you can. I don't know. I haven't tried. I like it. I know. Old Mack, new Mack. Back to the farm. Back to work. Alright, we're back out here at the farm. The truck is back where it needs to be. And what we need to do is we probably need some fuel in this. But I think we're okay right now to go ahead and we need to mix up feed. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to get my grass work equipment out of this building here and move the equipment out of the cow barn into there to be stored. Probably could have just backed up. Yeah. Let's turn it on and get going here. But yeah, I'll have to move the mowers and the baler out of here, but I got a place for them, I think. Don't know why that wasn't in first person, but I'll take it. Got the larger weight on the back, so that should help with the silage bales, which are heavy. I wonder if I could get away with carrying 2 of them with them heavy like that, with this weight on the back. Have not tried it yet. So these are my oldest ones, my last 2 from whatever last year. Those white ones are from earlier this year, and then the green ones are still fermenting. Ooh, I can get away with moving 2. That's good. That's one less trip over here I gotta do. Let me mix this up. Okay, well, ideally I would have put in the straw, utilizing our straw shredder, but for whatever reason, the trigger won't come up on it to do that. So how are we looking in here? At least better. The straw's up above 50%, the feed's at 80. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to make more feed, a lot more, probably at the end of the day. But I've got other things I need to do. So we'll pull around by the big building and start thinking about doing it. One of them is getting soybeans in the ground. The other is getting this hay windrowed and ready to be baled. Not sure when to put that into the equation. And then fertilizing fields. Here's all the herbicide, I need to figure something else out better. So this is the concentrate that we mix from. I don't know if I can put it in the trailer and get them into one, because they're both like not full. These three are full, and that one's, I think, a partial. I think I got fertilizer in the tank right now, in that tank, in anticipation of needing to fertilize these fields. So park there and just think. What are we gonna do here? Should we use the planter? Or the big... I think we should use the seed drill, if we can. Which means we need this. No, either way we're going to need this, right? Do I have enough fertilizer? Dry fertilizer. Do I even have fertilizer in it? I don't even know. Yeah, I don't. And I don't have a whole lot of seed in it either. Some seed, but I need fertilizer. Miss it? What's going on here? There we go. Can I get out past the planter? I think so. Yikes. I guess we'll do it right here in the grass. Crank, 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 crank. There we go. And trying to think if it starts on the seed or the fertilizer. I got, what, not a lot of fertilizer? Uh-oh. That's not particularly good, is it? Take all that, certainly. Dang it. I think I might have to switch covers on this. I haven't really done this before, so there we go. There we go. Oh, cool. The little conveyor, can see it working. That's neat. Yeah, it's gonna take all that. This is completely empty now. I think I know what might work to get some solid fertilizer out here, but yikes. Oh, I forget how big this thing is. Well, let's get it unfolded. Wasn't quite as big as I thought. Well, I'm not going to be able to back up, am I? Not really. I'll figure it out. Okay, let's see how far we can get. All right, I need more practice with this thing, but okay. Yeah, we're almost out of fertilizer, so I need to address that. So we got this kind of like a farm supplies silo here at the farm. I think I can get fertilizer out of it. So let's run over to it and see what we can do. It should be the kind of the black one by where we keep our seeds. And I think I'll fill, what did I have, fertilizer in the front? Yeah, I think so. So what I'll do is I'll fill up the front with, yeah, I think I can get under there. I've not been under here other than to get lime before. Seeds, solid fertilizer, we'll go with that. Okay, put it in the back, that's all right. That's $5,000, not bad. And then can I get the seed out of here? I can't. I think this is gonna empty this. Oh, you can see the building now. So this was here all along, honest. You just didn't notice it. Yeah, I got the windrower in here. There's also an old planter, and then I put this baler over here. But we'll move this out, and we'll try and put our grass work equipment in here. I don't know how much we'll be able to fit in here though. It is a little tight. But we'll see what we can figure out. Yeah, let's go with this. Should be able to finish. Oh, coming from the wrong direction, aren't I? Oh no, I'm right. That's hard to gauge that distance. Come on. I had it before. I was trying to get it lined up a little better. And now I don't. I should have just let it go when it went, huh? I just can't take it. I was trying to make it look better, but I'm gonna put 2,000 in. That should be good. Let me finish this field. there's just one little tiny bit left. I know it wasn't pretty the way that I ended up doing it. I should try to do this more properly, like the way they're trying to teach us to do it in FS25, but it's kind of hard to break old habits. There we go. Go ahead and fold this up before I take those bales out. Boy, something needs some work. Could have probably went around that way. I probably should have went around that way. But we're going to bring it right over here. Probably could use a wash. And some maintenance, but we'll go ahead. Shut down right here. Now, let's see. Why don't we grab the John Deere that we use for grass work and let's go ahead and rake the hay into windrows. Yeah, that seed silo's gone. We'll have to make more seeds. We have seed. We don't need that for a little bit yet. And then fertilizing, we need to get pre-emergent down on that soybean field too. And then collect up all those silage bales. You gotta nail these too, yeah. And we haven't been over to the spinnery yet today. In June, we've got soybeans to sell, maybe dried corn. Bring in some income. And then when is the canola going to be ready to harvest? I don't know. We're staying busy, that's for sure. I suppose that's good, right? Alright, there we go. That's raked all nice into windrows. It's 11 o'clock. I think we're doing fine. Gotta figure out what we should work on next. I'm thinking, I don't know. Already took all the herbicide out of the sprayer, so we should probably do the fertilizer rather than put the herbicide back in. I think can I see back there? Okay, there we go. Start turning too soon. Probably would have been better to come more straight, but I think we got it. There we go. A little dark in the shed. It didn't go very far, did it? Let me move this planter. This is just kind of because I like it, and I wanted to have some older equipment around the farm. Let's move it out of here if I can. Things sitting around the yard cluttering up the place. You grab the telehandler. Grab a wool pallet here. I don't know if we can expect the second one at a reasonable time. Yeah, maybe. Just one more bundle that it needs, so it should be fairly soon. What we'll do is we'll get the what we gotta do here. Didn't I have another? Didn't I have another fertilizer somewhere? Maybe not. if that's the best place to put this. If I'm gonna need to get this off here. I have to try and figure out the Phiber DASH bank. So I got this. We're gonna try the other way to make fertilizer once we use up the what we have in the Phiber DASH. I don't think I got anything over here now. So what's in here? Anything? Nope, completely empty. What I'll do is I'll bring it over here. Put that down. And get out. I think I got fertilizer in that tank, so let's see. Throw a strap over that. That may need to come off. We'll see. This seems to be the best pickup to use for this tank because I can adjust the hitch height and then get so all the wheels on this trailer will roll, because sometimes it doesn't want to. So I got 4,296. That's not bad. How much of it will it take? Maybe all of it. Not quite. Back up over here. I think I'm going to take a little break for lunch. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Let's take a break for lunch. Alright, well that was a good lunch. You know what the deal is. I did my rough cut edit. I've probably got maybe 7 more minutes left in this episode. So I think we'll just start spraying fertilizer. Let's see. Put that up. So this holds 3,700 liters. Well, potentially what we could do is we could spare you the difficulty of as I try and figure out the Phiber DASH again. And when we come back tomorrow, I'll know what I'm doing. Maybe. Because it'll be almost a week before I record it. I'll probably forget by then. I thought of some other things that need to get done as well. So this soybean field needs to be rolled, and that's not a whole lot of fun to watch. And I can't trust a worker to do it. So I will probably do that later today. So this will need to get rolled. I'll pull out the Case 340 and get the big roller and do that. Then I need to collect up all those silage bales as well. I'll do that. I'll bale the hay, but I'll probably leave the bales sitting there, so that'll get done as well. I don't know how much spraying I'll actually do. I'll probably do the cotton field for sure. Maybe one of the cornfields, so I don't have to do both of them. But I don't know, we'll see. So I can, man, I should pull up the help so I can see what I'm doing, but nah, we'll just go. I think it's that one. Yeah. And then I'll open it up again. Here, I'll stop. Lay back up. 1, 2, 3. One more. There we go. It would be nice to know what buttons I'm hitting. Hang on, I'm not getting all the way out to the edge, am I? I have to. God bless it. Why am I not getting all the way out to the edge? I don't understand it. Oh, I can't. I was thinking about coming back later. I'll just do this. I got plenty. I'll just overlap more on the edge, spray a little bit more outside the field. It's probably the safest thing to do. It probably doesn't matter that much if I miss just a little along the edge, but I don't like to, you know. So there's this grass in between these fields too that I could cut. I need grass actually. Did you notice that when I fed the sheep I was low on actual grass? This is where the manure went over it, so I'm wasting here in this corner, I think, a little bit. This is where the worker went outside the field next to me, but I'm not quite sure where he was at, so I'm just gonna go all the way. Let's start that again. There we go. And yeah, we haven't even been over to the spinnery yet. I bet there's a pallet of clothes over there that's going to need to get moved. So that other pallet of wool should get completed. I'll load it on the back of the truck pickup, and then we'll take that over there and move the clothing if there is any. Cotton's looking good. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. We'll see what's left to complete tomorrow. Maybe we'll end up having to do some more grass work, finish the spraying. We'll probably need to swap over and do the pre-emergent herbicide on, I think, the soybean field, because I think it's going to have potential for weeds coming in it. But yeah, I think we had a pretty good, successful day here at the beginning of May. We've got crops in all of our fields now. And we're working on maximizing the yield in all of them. And before you know it, we'll be golden. Looking forward to the cotton harvest. I know I shouldn't have spent that $100,000, but in June we'll be selling soybeans. We'll make a couple $100,000. We'll have enough money to be able to get our cotton harvester. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I have a plan. I love it when a plan comes together. There is not clothing there. I am surprised. There is fabric, though. It needs to get moved over. Whoop. I suppose I'll line this up and we'll get going. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Alma, Missouri at the Missouri farm. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, and if you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. See you next time. Ooh, catch it on.
PlayStation